An Abuja school, Toddlers Haven and Everest Heights International Academy, says it is exploring the creativity of its students to turn waste into creative production and the school green. Dr. Olabukola Dosumu, director of Toddlers Haven and Everest Heights International Academy, disclosed this in Abuja at a family fun fiesta of the school. Dr. Dosumu harped on the importance of waste as useful materials for the country that could be harnessed to produce other things for economic growth of the country.
This is actually recycling, majorly recycled. Like you can see my major items. I have the cans, I have the material which is the Ankara over here, I have a zip, and I have my gun. There's also a cutter, which I use in cutting into two. Just let me open it up so you can see them. You can see the can is inside. I can see the zip that I presented right now and the Ankara. It's just for them to help them save things like their pencil. They misplace pencils here and there. They misplace certain things. So this is enough for them to keep their things. It's carryable.
Dosumu said that the government science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics STEM project should be properly funded so that children's abilities could be developed in the various skills.
We take advantage of this once a year to do an event like this, and that's why when you go around you can see a lot of activities going on, some paid for, some free tickets. There's Lego, it's just in the soccer tournaments. We have some exhibitions from science, STEM departments, and even some of our Waste to Wealth program, where because we are working towards having a green school, we have a vision of making our school a green school. We all know that the Sustainable Development Goals, one of the key things is pushing is managing waste. We know the challenge that waste is already causing for us in the world, the plastic waste, paper and all that. So what we're trying to do, what we have been trying to do is to get children to see various creative ways on their own that they can recycle all those stuff. And then we know that there's a vision. It's not something that we can get to overnight. It's going to take a while. Ultimately, it's for our school to be a green school, to propagate it where we manage waste, all this plastic waste, recycling and all that we're able to establish it.
Mr. Kasim Busari, a science teacher, urged the government to support the funding of science laboratory equipment in schools to enable children learn science more easily, as no nation could develop without science.
Science in general is a way of life. For example, what we do here now is we make the students to be able to do these atomic models so that they can be able to arrange it to form some microbiological stuff, so that when they make it, then it makes them to develop their ideas in science. STEM is science, technology, engineering, art, and science. So there are a lot of things that we'll be doing in STEMs. In this school, we are able to produce an automatic switchover system that works in such a way that when you are using a generator system, there's no need for you to switch off your generator when there is a return of light from NEPA. So once there is light, it will just switch automatically and then switch off the generator itself. We develop it here with the student.
The school's coach, Mr. James Taiwo, said there was a need to catch the children young in football by harvesting players from schools in the grassroots rather than depending on foreign players.
I want to urge the Nigeria Football Federation and Nigeria Football Association, interim management committee of the Nigeria club sides, that we can harvest students from this grassroots. Some of them are talented. We shouldn't only look at the people from abroad. I think our students here, they are worthy and they have that ability to also deliver if well mentored. So football unites us as a country, and I hope if we can actually put interest more in football, we are going to get doing well as a country.
Mrs. Grace Oyewale, head of the school, appealed to the government to help identify children with talent all over the country to make the national team players.
We actually are seizing the opportunity to make children understand the importance of team spirit, of sportsmanship, and of the love that comes with sports, and the ability of coming together as one. That is why we are having this. It's actually the school's end of year program, as we call it the fun party or the fun day or end of year fiesta. We have different names, but the essence of it is just to bring children together to wind up, unwind themselves after the exam and everything. Team spirit and sportsmanship is one avenue to unite people and to make people settle their differences. You see, when people have the understanding that when you don't win, you can still relate with your brother and live in love and in peace. It's just a game. So I think if we can have that reason and go into sports, I believe that our differences can be put aside, and as a nation we can be unified even through sports.
Let's see what happens. It's very close to the goal post. Let's see if truly he can do it. Oh no!
Look up once. Nice one.
Shot!
Look up.
Oh,
Nice one.
oh no!